Hey everybody, this will be another day of working on the scaffolding projects. My paints got delayed, so they're not going to show up on time to finish it today. But it looks like all the pieces are pretty much done being made. I know that a couple don't have magnets in them, and that's going to be something I work on today. Like looking at the bottom, I think those are, it's just those pieces. Cool. Once we put the magnets in them, because we're not really going to get to painting those, what I want to do is work on these. So they're basic gray, but a long time ago on another stream, I painted these to look really cool, really awesome. And I want to make them look that way again. So hopefully we can get to that right after these magnets. So let's get to the magnets. And yeah, it's gonna be just a short day of working on these because we have to wait for that paint. That's okay. We have more things that we can do. All right. The saga continues, Sam. You're absolutely right. We're so close to the finale. The Emperor will fall. All right, so let's take a look at what needs to get done. So these upside down ones are ones that still need magnets put into them. Ewoks will sing Yub Nub. Is it Nub? Yeah, Yub Nub. All right. So use this as a reference for the magnets in here. Follow the same pattern that we did yesterday. Goes into this. So if that shoots out that way, oh no, I have to do it this way. Ah ha ha ha. Here, let's just have them mounted on each other and that'll make it easier. That's the logic. So I pull the magnet off of this. And that should snap into here correctly. To test that theory, it's like every day I have to relearn how I'm doing my thing. Yep, it's correct. So pull that off, boom. Grab the glue. Perfect. I'm so hyped for this weekend. Gonna go see Planet of the Apes. There we go. Rotate. Super simple work. Just tedious. Is that the wrong way? Sure is. Come on, my baby boy. Come on. There we go. That was a close one. Let's just rotate that. There. That should be correct. Yeah. Monster. Magnet got loose. Rotate. We're going to work on this side. Bonjour! Oh man, everyone's jumping in. Chance.
Who's bonjour is that?
No, bonjour is from... Is that Alex? From long times past?
No way, your best friend.
No way! Was that Alex I just saw in chat? There's no way. It's impossible. They said it was impossible. Finally catching a live stream. How's it going, Alex?
We missed you, Alex.
Oh, man. Got worried. How's life been? Please spill your most personal secrets and beans. Happy to see you're still kicking. There we go. Last magnet. I need to, there we go. Alex, you might have noticed that our apartment has changed. We moved. And I got a little bit of a new setup. Alright, this bad boy is finished. Put this right there. The other magnets. Going great. Life is always crazy. Just moved into a new spot. Congratulations. Ah, that's exciting. It is a lot more room. Got all the toys lined up over there. This is technically where players would play. And the D&D table's set up all the time. And then I just come over here with an iPhone and stream because it's the easiest way to stream with no excuses. And barriers of entry. So if you guys have seen the... ooh, that's not enough magnets. That's too many magnets. That'll do. If you guys saw, I put on a community post that we're nearly done with this project. We're so close. Really, once the final magnets are put into the sides of these scaffolds, we just need to paint it. Problem is my primer's a bit low and the paint can got delayed, so it's on its way. Put this in so I don't lose it. Once this is all primed, we'll go through passes to paint it to look like wood, as these older models look. Probably look a little different, but roughly the same. After the scaffolding, because the one-shot Cocaine Owlbear is coming up, I need trees for that game. So, the next project's going to be trees. Clean off this tool full of gunk and glue. I'm going to make different seasonal trees. Probably birch trees, because I like the light oak look. And then the dark brown will go on pine, and I have a really interesting way to make pine trees that I found, which I think is really cool. And I'll be sick. I got some secrets and special things with magnets to go into the trees. I think you all are gonna like it. Adam, welcome. And I think those trees are gonna be really, really cool. After the saga of the scaffolds are done, I'm going to make an extra scaffolding piece and film that for the tutorial video that I'll drop, and I'll be using the stream footage as B-roll. And the same thing will be done with the trees. Each type of tree will get its own tutorial video. And my hope is I have all the supplies needed for the trees right away, so I can put the supplies in the description of the tree saga, and you guys can follow along and make them yourself if you want. Oh, that's not gripping. Okay, give me a sec. So it's going the right direction, but I think the hole is too big and it's not keeping it snug. So we'll put this in, get some tape. There we go. Lock it in. Let me just let that dry. Uh-oh. Alex has begun. Alex has been let loose into the chat. Thank you very much, Alex, for the $49.99.
Aww.
I greatly appreciate your kindness. I can always count on, well, you know, I didn't know where Alex went, so I couldn't always count on his kindness, but now, knowing that he's still alive, and that he's still out there, that even if you never donated a single bit, I can count on you to bring me happiness. Now let's see if I mess up this hole too. Oh, did I just snapped it a little bit. It's just a little bit. It's just a little boo-boo. Oh, big update on Curse of Amity Island, by the way. The final episode, it's about halfway done in post-production. The music and sound design of the final episode is going to be so good, guys. Oh, I'm having so much fun doing it. That's the wrong way. flip it. There we go. I'm trying to get it done before the end of the month, but that's not the only exciting thing about Curse of Amity Island. Curse of Amity Island was submitted to 6 film festivals for Best Web Series or Best Actual Play Video. It will be judged on its first 2 to 3 episodes. And if it is selected, the first 10 minutes of the first episode will be played at those festivals. And if you've watched Curse of Amity Island, the first 10 minutes is Chris playing Halleg's backstory, his trauma during a pirate raid in his hometown, where I have all the other players roll for the bad things to happen to him. So it's a pretty exciting opener. And my hope is to now save up to submit the Alien series to some more film festivals. Oh man, I'm messing this sucker up. Okay, it doesn't look that bad on the outside. But yeah, that's some exciting news. It's off at festivals. It's to be judged by human eyes, not an algorithm. And hopefully that can bring some off-internet attention or off-platform attention to the channel. Really excited. And another thing for Curse of Amity Island. Chris and I are nearly done with the 1 to 3 shot adventure module based off some of our favorite things in Curse. So we have the sailing portion of the adventure written, so that way you can use it whenever you want to sail. You fight the monsters in the cave. And Chris even designed something that was missed in the live play because the players successfully rolled to avoid it, which is the raid that happens during the storm. Players didn't get to experience that because they went a different direction. And Chris sat down with his super smart brain and designed a little bit of a morale system and a really difficult, dangerous portion for you to play on any town that's on the coast. And we also are including you and your parties can be in a little boat in the middle of the ocean fighting a giant shark. And it's not just initiative as normal. It's actually an exciting way to run a shark battle in the boat. And my plan is, once I get these trees done, is to actually make some docks, a boat, maybe even a whole ship here on the crafting stream. So you know how to craft your own boats, docks, and ships. And you can save some money. And you can tell all your friends that, yeah, I made this.
But did you?
But did you? You didn't buy this? No, I made it. I'm as good as Hasbro. So yeah, that's some of the plans coming up. And then after that, we'll get to probably some cool pillars that I really want to make, but I'm a little intimidated by, so I need to spend time thinking about them. And we'll get back to like making the houses and stuff. Oh, that's another thing I want to make alongside with the docks. Okay, so after the docks and the boats, one thing that we're definitely going to make, because I want to come back to the tiles. The tiles that were promised in long past. I want to make wooden and mostly wooden. But I'll try to make stone tiles because I'm interested in the design I have. Wooden tiles that look similar to this, but a little bit better. Because I have a new, oh, that is zoomed in. A new dungeon generated dice rolling tool that I want to use in the games. And it's designed with tiles in mind. So every time the players go into a new room of the dungeon, I roll, not in the new room, whenever they enter a new dungeon, I roll dice to determine how many rooms, how big are the rooms. And when they enter that room, I know exactly how many tiles, based off my tile modular system, are needed for that room. And that way I can just build and explore with my players. So I want to make those tiles, and those tiles, I'll do what my original promise was, which is photo scan those and get them to all of you. It was just hard when I was starting out. Now I know better. I know more. I'm a smarter boy.
But do you?
Allie doubts my smartness.
I doubt your, what's it called? Like think it through a few times before you do it so you don't have to redo it?
Redoing it just means you do it better.
No! Stop being like Martin. He makes me angry.
So with some magnets in these, they should snap together. There we go, look at that. And we can even take these two, snap those on. We'll take, let's do this one. We'll snap this. Look at that bridge. It's a whole bridge. I love this system.
You're perfect. I want everyone to know that Luna's perfect.
The cats are being perfect.
Yeah, I just woke her up.
Did you just wake her up?
Yeah, I didn't mean to. But
Now she needs food and attention.
I know, and I'm gonna.
And you're trying to go for a run?
I guess you're gonna have to cater to her.
She'll probably jump on my lap.
They love the cat TV. That's what I'm thinking now. I gotta talk.
All right, so we got those. I'm wondering if I shouldn't do side magnets on these three. Oh, by the way, the ladder dried really well. It looks really cool. And these ladders snap on. I'm going to make an updated PDF so you can make these yourself, and I'll include sketches and stuff so you can make these. That's very easy for me to do. It'll take like a couple days. I think I'm gonna wait for these big ones to get, I call them big ones. They're just the ones with the ladders pre-built in. I'm not gonna give them the horizontals, not yet, because the fact that I'm debating about it means I'm not sure. But these other ones I'm positive about. So I'll put these to the side. We'll take a break. It's fair. Let me simmer and make the choice. So since we can't paint any more of these, Adam, I wish I could donate more. Oh, dude, donating, what was it? £2? Dude, can I heart that? Is that a little heart? Nope, I can't. Dude, thank you so much for $2. That means so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. So we're gonna do a little treat, a little blast from the past. Start with this one. Is this what I want to do? Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I don't know. You questioned
So here's a question. Would you like to see me repaint these?
Boo, repaint? What is this, a rerun episode?
What? What did I do to you?
I'm just bored and I feel like teasing you.
Okay.
They don't have the commentary.
Would we like to repaint this to look more like onyx and obsidian and gold was spilled in these cracks to put it back together? Or stream more of a behind the scenes of me trying to film me making the tutorial for the scaffolds? You go ahead and choose. I'll be here. This is an interactive stream now. Can I make a poll? No, not on the phone. Vote, one for each. A repaint of the pillars would be cool. I feel like a behind the scenes stream would be awesome. So we have a problem child who voted for both, and we have one who voted for the behind the scenes. That's right, Sam. You are the problem child. This music. I'm so excited about these. I'm only going to use them like once a year, but it's going to be so great. We got BTS. All right. Technically 3 for BTS. So, what I'll do... pull up the Notes app. Keep the music playing, please. Did I break it? Can I choose both? There we go. Notes app. Continue. Beautiful. Okay. So, we're going to start with we need to got it. Don't allow. We need to start with cutting material. From cutting material, we will draw wood, cut for magnets, glue magnets. Are the cats being crazy? Glue the magnets, and then glue foam together. And that's the first 5 steps, and then 6, paint. So, we'll go back to the top. Cutting material. Proxon. We need Here we go. Nope, that's a bad example. Let's go to this one. Okay, so this one, I can't see chat. I don't know if you, okay, cool. So from this one, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we need 14, not fair. 14 planks. And we need 4 pillars. The planks are 1 centimeter by 8 centimeter by a little less than half. I'm gonna say, do I have a ruler? Yes, great. One, two, say 3 millimeters. The pillars are 1 centimeter by 8 centimeter by 1 centimeter. Pretty simple. Draw the wood. Just need a pen. Cut for magnets. I will need the pen and drill bit. Glue for glue the magnets in. Optional. Optional. Cool. Because it's optional, I might actually make a piece without magnets, so that way I can show the process of just cutting and gluing, assuming you're not going to use magnets for your entire build. And I'll probably double the number of pillars and planks here, super simps. And then 1 set will be used to make, to work with magnets after the fact. I might not need to do that because I've been building the newest ones with magnets in them. So the B-roll from the stream might cover that. That's good to know. And then paint. So we start with spray Dungeon Black. Then we do probably about 2 coats. Then we do dark brown, medium brown, and then light latte, I believe it's called. Brown. And then a varnish / sealer. Great. So that's literally the breakdown of making these scaffolds. So I'm gonna clear off space here, bring over the Proxon, and start like framing up to, well, I'll do that. I have to grab the camera so you guys can see what camera I'm using. And then, yeah, sweet. Let's do a little bit of a meta piece here. Grab camera. And memory card. And power. Cool. Beautiful. We're on track. Now they can climb up all the way. With all 3 ladders connected via magnets. They can finally get to the top. Good luck on your run. This piece is the broken piece that broke when I was trying to put magnets in. Sadly, earlier today, this piece broke too. So I'm just gonna leave that as is, since this piece is kind of a dedicate yourself to your mistakes and make the piece look good from that. So I like it. This is the broken child. If minis go right here, they fall and die. Simple as that. I found my pen. Move this piece over here. Yeah, I can go right there. Great. I still have to put away all my filming gear from the 24-hour live stream. All right, so we'll take this guy. Works. All right, time to grab the camera. Go. Yeah, I think that's everything. So what we got here is a Sony Z1 something. That's what it's called officially, Z1 something. So on all my cameras, I have this very specific Manfrotto plate. All my cameras. And all my tripods. So that way I can just snap it in and they're on, and snap them off. No screwing, no nothing. I just want to get things on and get things off. So put that camera right there. Power-wise, I'm not using a battery. I have batteries. Odds are they're not charged. Most of my cameras, I have them have a dummy battery placed inside that I can connect to AC power. Now I just need one of my extension cables. Come here. Come on. There we go. Plug that in there. Yep, power works there. This is the process of just getting something to film. Look at that, works. That's why I like having everything built and set up. Less things to worry about. On this camera, the memory card goes right next to the battery, which is a pain in the butt. I always forget which direction it goes. Which way do you go? There we go. Great. Wrap that around if I can. There we go. Beautiful. So, what we want is to get nice shots for a little tutorial video. Raise the camera up. Camera's mostly set. We need some nice lights. Some battery low on this? No. This iPod is just being super weird. Okay, we'll go to the main light and turn on. Nice and bright. I know this is the A-list content that you guys were dreaming of. Make sure to let me know if you guys can still hear the music in the background. So if my hand goes here. Yeah, that looks fine. Cool. Okay. So if I press record, it's looking good. If I drop the exposure just a little bit, there we go. Now the metal's not too shiny. Where's my ruler? Right here. There we go. So this needs to get trimmed just a little bit. It's a little too thick. To get the shot, I have to hold things like this. There we go. There we go. I'm having to do camera work in this. Is this set to a low temperature? A little bit. So let's try to get a different angle a little bit. I noticed my hand was blocking the shot. If I rotate it. Yeah, that'll look nice. Great. A little wonky. That's okay. Covers most of it. grabbing some more foam that I have. Oh, that's gonna be a nice piece. Cool, cool, cool. I want a short one. There we go. So we got a handful of foam strips right here, which are originally meant for wooden rooftops, but these will do. Do I want to use these? Now I'm second guessing. So the reason I don't want to use them is because I remember that being a pain in the butt to make for some weird reason. And rather than destroying all of them, I think it'd be easier and better, cut the camera, to just cut new slats from the big pieces of foam. So that's what I'll do. Let me show you my foam. I need to grab the charging cable for this phone anyway. There we go. Long and yellow. So I always know where I can find it. Okay. So like I said, I have a big mess here. There. So my foam is down here. Nothing broke. All right, grab this. I have a centimeter wide piece that I can use, which is perfect. Boom. Let's use this. There. Now the phone's charging. All right. Good camera angles. Higher the better. There we go. How messy is this shot? Oh, it's pretty clean. Okay. So what I don't like about this piece, it's got the plasticky film cover on both sides, which is not helpful for doing this project. Thankfully, it is just wider. It's basically 1.5 centimeters, so I can cut the little tips off. Great. This is a straight side, so we'll cut there. Oh no, have I been doing this at a weird angle? A little bit, but it's okay. There we go. So we want to get the film off of this side and this side. What is that, about a millimeter? Maybe 2? Yeah, that's fine. Great. So this is scrap. Oh, it feels so much better on this side. Alright, and now we honestly just go straight for 1 centimeter. It looks so unsafe because I'm trying to get the shot. Rotate a little bit more, that'll look a little bit better. Okay, so we have centimeter by centimeter. So we want, according to that, 3 millimeters cut. Well, let's get down to 8 centimeters first. Three pieces. Well, these are way thinner. I wonder what I did wrong. So now we have a bunch of pieces that can turn into planks, but we don't have enough. So we're going to keep cutting more.
Luna, I said let's run up that cake. It'll be fun, they said.
How was your run? Exhausting?
I did better than expected,
Yeah.
but it's really hard. I ran straight for 0.81 or 82 miles, and then I rested for 0.10,
Okay.
and then I ran for
Allie's getting ready to run a marathon.
0.53, so I ran over a mile and a half.
That's
I only
a-
rested for like, I guess you'd say a tenth of a mile.
That's pretty good. I think so. Alright. There we go. And we're just cutting off the ends to get that filmic cover off of the foam. You don't have a prox on. This can get a little difficult depending on the foam you use. But a hot wire cutter like this, especially if you want to use foam to make stuff, really good investment. It's a really nice tool. There we go. One by one. Perfect. Let's go to 8. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit for this shot. There we go. Fun fact, I have 4 pillars with magnets already made. It's like a cooking show. And I have 2 without magnets made, which is great, so I only need to make half the amount. You gotta put the goblins to bed? No worries. I'm gonna do one more cut and I'll call it a wrap for the shoot today. But yeah, this is kind of the process though of making the crafting tutorials. It's very much the aspect of we got some bright lights. We got some bright lights, and we have a camera and the right angle. Let me try that again. I got distracted. I got a key light. I got the target, the subject right here, the environment, and then this is the subject. And I just have to find the right angle that can communicate the correct information for the viewers. For example, you notice that I was rotating this from shot to shot to shot, cut from cut to cut, because I didn't feel like I was able to see the cut. I was only able to see my hand get in the way. But again, this is all going to be intercut with footage from the live stream. So it's not going to be, I don't need to get perfect angles or all the angles. Just enough that I can demonstrate the specific beats and cuts, and then I have all this B-roll that I can use with it, and then I will do a voiceover, possibly a talking head to go with it. So yeah, super chill. That's what it takes to film this stuff, and it's why I don't normally film all the time, because it's just a lot of extra steps to get to it, and that's why I prefer streaming. But this is a nice challenge, and I'm really interested in getting it done. So I'm going to cut the final pillars that are needed, and we'll call it there. I have a cool shot idea. Let's see if I get it. There we go. Do I have space to get out of the... Nope, I don't have enough space. Cool. That's enough space. And let's record it. Great. Now we're just going to trim off the edges, get that film plastic off. I might be able to do both at once. Let's hope for that. Cool shots. Cool. All set. Now we just make, so these are all 1x1s, so these should make pillars. We only need 2 pillars. So because we're filming this, what I'll do is I'll film it in a way to make it look like I get more than one. Yeah. Cool. So these are meant to be pillars. They seem smaller than the ones in here. No, they're pretty good. They're spot on. Okay, so we got 2 pillars that we need. And now we can just make the rest of this material into planks. And I like this shot, so I'm going to continue using it. There we go. I should still cut this into 8 centimeters. Silly. There we go. Keep that to the side. It's very satisfying work cutting on the hot wire. There we go. There we go. Matthew Perkins. It's like a mini circular saw. Yeah, it really is. All for 30 seconds of video. Yep. The world of terrain is a total mystery to me. Really? It's so much fun. Ooh, turn the hot wire off. It's so much fun. When I started, same boat. Complete mystery. No clue where to start, nowhere to go. And honestly, tutorial videos like what I'm making here and streams like this, they only help me so much. I'm a very kinetic, tactile person. So what I ended up actually doing was, it was during lockdown, or was it right before lockdown? I couldn't remember. I definitely didn't have a car, so that contributed to the problem. So I couldn't go to a Home Depot or a hardware store and just get foam to hold it and like think about what to do with it. So what I did is I went on Etsy and I paid somebody to make me some foam terrain. And then they shipped it to me. Complete big use of money that not necessary. But then I was just like, this is how my brain needs to do it. Paid somebody to make some terrain. I got it. I thought I could do better. But the moment I held it, I understood, oh, I get it. From all these videos and all these streams, I get it. Now that I'm holding the material, my brain understands, okay, the cutting and the practice and the whatever, right? Works. And since then, I started by doing tiles. Didn't really finish the tiles, but I started there. Then I made rocks. Oh my gosh, what have I played with wood crafting, and I've been working on foam crafting. And for the most part, I've been integrating magnets into everything, so that way it can just become more modular and more my thing. One thing that definitely did help, which is something I want to do, is tutorial guides or templates. So a template for crafting these magnetic scaffolds would actually help a lot, because then you can print it and see the shapes that you need to cut, whether you're using a hot wire cutter or a knife like this. So yeah, it's really like real life scaled down. It's, if I want to make wood, well, I have a trunk, right? I have a bunch of material that I need to just saw down to get to the thing that I need. It's very one-to-one that way. To the point that doing this can actually make you, on a very small scale, more psychologically comfortable with hardware tools, like big construction tools, because you understand the process of cutting the material correctly. The worry for me is that miniature lifestyle somehow takes up a huge amount of space. It does, absolutely. Unnecessarily. That's why I try to, I get 3 shelves on the wall, and that's where my stuff lives. And I have to think very carefully and very cleverly on how to design things so they can fit in the storage really well, while also be very useful on the table. That's my solution. You have like 1 or 2 bookshelves, and that's what you get to work with. And my my battle map is only 2 foot by 2 foot. It's a circle, so I can only fit so much at once on there, like maybe 3 or 4 trees at a time, right? So I don't need a lot of trees, or only 1, maybe 2 houses at a time. So I don't need to make more than 2 houses, because that's all that's going to be available on the map. So having limitations like bookshelves, your battle map being fairly small, like 2 feet by 2 foot, versus a 4 foot or a wargaming mat, it really can force you to scale down what you want to make. My space vice is books. Ooh, yeah, I got 2 shelves worth of books. All 3E, 4E, 5E, and other system books. Oh yeah, I got a handful of 5E, mostly third-party supplement, mostly MCDM, I think. Mostly, with a few exceptions like Hit Point Press and stuff. And then I have Alien RPG and Shadow Dark, but they live over by my computer desk. I have some minis that I'm not using anymore. Like, I got a building with some LEDs that I put in, a wizard tower that I built up and painted that I want to give away. Yeah, they're just not in use anymore. So I gotta get rid of them. Are your encounters better or more fun now that you live the terrain life? As a DM, it is super rewarding to put down terrain that you made with your hands, and your players see the detail and see the craftsmanship, and they get excited out of the thing that you made. There's a lot of dopamine hit from that. The encounters themselves start to become more tactile, because players get more three-dimensional movement, especially, you know, on a terrain piece like this where there are some ladders built in. Players can choose to go to different levels and stuff like that. I still encourage theater of the mind communication, so we're always coming back to the fiction. But for a lot of players that I play with that struggle with theater of the mind and imagining the space, having some trees, having a little cabin, having some rocks and some scaffolds is a big deal for them, because they can picture a visual that is easier for their brain, and because I have it on a lazy Susan with a motor, it's just always moving and they get that three-dimensional space awareness so much clearer than.
You don't have to ask anyone to pass the biscuits.
Don't have to ask to pass the biscuits. There you go.
They'll come around.
They'll come around. And yeah, it's definitely more fun because you get to play with toys. It is easier to fall into crunchy mechanics because you're like, how far is this? How far is that? How far is this? And I try to avoid that in conversation, but that's the beauty of my setup that I'm trying to focus on. In D&D, this is 15 feet of movement. 30. 45. See where I'm going with this? And D&D rules, climbing with a ladder, because it's not difficult like climbing with rocks, it's just half your movement. So if you're at the bottom of this ladder and you want to climb to the top, that's your movement, you get to the top. So incorporating the concept of 15, 30, and 60 feet as part of the measuring guide for the whole thing. This is 60 feet. This is a full movement if full dash if it was horizontal, right? So you don't have to build that big. If this is a 30-foot ceiling, 30 feet is really high, right? And what's great is with this kind of measuring, you can go, hey, the ceiling is 60 feet tall. This is what it looks like. This is how tall the ceiling is. And you just have this in the corner. And that alone is great. So yeah, I enjoy it a lot. I like putting toys in front of my players and them being wowed by the toys and having a shared base image in their mind just spinning at the table. I really love it. Take the mariner fighting style and fly up ladders like Sonic. There you go. Alright, so we got magnets in these. They're all good. We spent some time filming the tutorial video for the scaffolds. Some nice beauty shots, really. The paint's in the mail, which we get to repaint all this. I think that's a good place to stop for the stream today. Alex, I don't know if you're still watching. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream and donating. What is it, like $49? Thank you so much. And Adam, I think you donated. Yes, Adam, thank you so much for donating £2. That's amazing. I don't compare how much you donate. Any donation that you want to give me.
Yes, you do. The $2 is better.
You're right. $2 is better. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, crafting and painting, and getting a little behind the scenes of how I would film a tutorial video for crafting.
And it's British because it's pounds.
And it's British as pounds.
You can go buy yourself some tea with it.
With some biscuits.
Yes.
Brought it back around.
Uh-huh.
Have a wonderful rest of your day, afternoon, evening, and of course, have a wonderful good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hit the like button. I try to stream every weekday around 4:30 p.m. Pacific. I'm trying to be good at communicating when I can't do that, but I do try. And I stream for roughly an hour and a half. So, I probably won't be streaming tomorrow because tomorrow's my birthday. And I want to do other stuff on my birthday. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, Sam Kent. I will see you all in the Discord any day of the week, but I'll see you all Monday, 4:30 p.m. Pacific. Have a good night, everybody.